everybody, it's Bucky. We buy houses now, Tulsa, and I wanted to talk to you about mornings. What do you do in your mornings and how do you prep for your day? It's a key thing that we do each and every day is we wake up early. Here it is, 9 o'clock, and we've already put in 4.5 hours of work into our day. It's so important to start your day off right because how we start our mornings is how our day goes throughout the rest of that day. Meaning, if you're late, you're running to an appointment late, you have kids that you woke up late, the chaos starts and it never seems to desist, right? You know what I'm talking about? Who here is a morning person? Who here is a night owl? That's probably most people. Or who here likes to hit the snooze how many times before you wake up? Now we understand, what does this have to do with houses and when we buy houses now, Tulsa? Well, it's important for us to be on our A game. We are a business, we're a family. You know, I've got 4 kids, we run around different places. So you can see the car seat in the back. So we have different challenges, just like each and everybody else does. But we find that waking up early, starting our day, 1, with God first, giving Him a time and studying His Word, and then 2, planning out our day on how we want it to go and thinking about that really sets our day in course, okay? So ask yourself, what do you do the first thing in the morning when you wake up? Are you hitting the snooze? Are you running the shower? Are you running to grab stuff? You know, think about your morning routine and how it affects the rest of your day. Or think about that time you were all excited for a vacation and you woke up early, you didn't even have to hit the alarm, and the day was just awesome. So, you know, we try to make our day awesome each and every day, and we do that by waking up early first, right? So what time do we wake up? This morning I woke up at 4:30. Typically, sometimes I set an alarm, sometimes I just wake up on my own, but my body is in routine, and it takes a while to get there, right? If you are used to waking up at 7, waking up 4:30 in the morning is crazy. So if you want to continue to get productivity out of your day and start your day right, I would say start a morning routine maybe a little bit earlier, 30 minutes, and just try to bake in a little routine that you can start your day with. So what is our morning routine? Let's talk about that. A lot of people say, okay, well, I wake up early. Well, what do I do, right? When's the quietest time of the day in your household? Is it when the kids get up at 8 or 7 or 6? Probably not. Is it when you're running to work or driving to work? Is it at dinner time? Are you tired at the end of the day? So when are you most focused and alert? Is it in the morning? Well, it can be. You may say, oh, I'm just so sleepy in the morning I couldn't even start my day. Well, there's many things that go into getting up early and getting your day started if you're going to try to become a morning person. One is you need a certain amount of sleep. So if you're going to bed at 1 midnight and trying to wake up at 5 or 4 in the morning, it's not going to work. Okay? You do have to adjust your bedtime if you're going to wake up early. So sleep studies have shown that you need at least 6.5, 7.5 hours of sleep, depending on who you are. That's as an adult. You know, children, you know, think about your children. If you have children, how much time they sleep. You want to make them aware of they have so many hours. Like, let's say I have a 6-year-old, right? He needs almost 12 hours of sleep. So if I put him to bed at 7:30 the next morning is when he should wake up. That's 12 hours of sleep. Because our bodies need time to rejuvenate. Our brain is the biggest thing that rejuvenates at night. So you want to give it plenty of time and plenty of rest. If we can't rest our mind and let it regrow the neurons and the cells inside of our head, then we're not going to be able to be on our A game the next day, right? So becoming a morning person, the first secret is going to bed 6 hours before you want to wake up. At least 6 hours. 7 ideal, 7.5, somewhere around there. That would make the most sense. So what do you do when you wake up? Well, let's talk about what I do when I wake up. The first thing I wake up is I go through a little routine. You know, I just kind of speak everything out that's on my mind, write it down on paper, and then I pray to God, right? I say a prayer, and then I meditate after that. And then I do some reading, and then I write in a journal. So that's kind of my process. And then I start the day with some exercise. And that process can be an hour, it could be 2 hours. It just depends on my mornings. Sometimes it lasts longer. But the point of that is I have all my priorities that I want to get done first done, right? My day is planned. I've spent time with God. I have woken up and I've got myself prepared for the day. I am armed and ready to take on anything that comes on that's heading my direction. So that's how important it is. When you're running a business, when you're running your personal life, it all takes time, right? Everybody says, oh, I don't have enough time. Well, how much time are you sleeping? Ask yourself that. Are you sleeping 10 hours? Are you sleeping 8 hours? Could you adjust your sleep schedule to get 7 hours and wake up a little bit early so you do have quiet time? It's amazing how many books you can read in a year. And most CEOs of large companies out there, they read close to 50 books a year. If you read for 10 to 15 minutes a day, you're going to be able to read a book a week, if not more. And that's close to 50 books a year, depending on the size of the book that you're reading. One of the best books, obviously, you could read is the Bible, but oftentimes people want to read other books on certain topics, so you can weave those in as well. So that's what my morning routine is I like to wake up between 4:30, 4 and 5, somewhere around there, depending on the day, depending on what happens at night when I'm trying to get kids to sleep and things that come up. I look at that time I lay down. I try to lay down an hour before I want to fall asleep. That way I can get in the 6 to 7 hours, and that's when I typically wake up. It gives me my day started right. It allows me to do the things I need to do to get done, and my day is ready. I am ready for the day. Everything falls into place. I don't have chaos going on right as I wake up because I'm up late. I'm always on time. That's kind of my idiosyncrasies, right? I have to be on time, right? It's a weird thing about me. But when we buy houses now, Tulsa, these are the key things behind the engine of our company. Is we are productive from the morning, our morning ritual that we wake up and do, and we'll hope you find it beneficial to you. What I'd like to do is just maybe put in our free resource section where you can download, a typical morning routine, and maybe you could put that into process for yourself, adopt it. Try getting to bed a little bit earlier, try waking up 30 minutes ahead of time, and use those techniques to establish yourself as a morning person, right? Drink a glass of water when you first wake up, go wash your face, maybe jump in the shower, turn it on a little bit of cold, and you'll see yourself waking up and becoming a morning person. Sometimes I drink, an energy drink, the non-sugar ones like the Bang, or I often drink, some BCA drink for my pre-workout or post-workout. So there's often things that you can add into waking yourself up if you want to. But the main thing that I want to tell you about is look at your mornings. Ask yourself the days that are crazy, what happened when you first woke up. Ask yourself about the days that were productive, what happened when you first woke up, right? Did you wake up early? Did you get out of bed? Oh, I'm ready to get up. Did you have breakfast? Was everything done before you left the house and you felt great about the day? I hope you took something out of this. When we buy houses now, Tulsa, we look for, starting our day right, and we hope that you will too. And, we don't always talk about real estate, but it all has to do with real estate. It's about our mind, our body, our business, and our health and our faith. So we hope you took something from this, and have a great day. Bye.